to see two this time defensively on Ankara?
I think if it worked for them on port, I'd say Ankara is also a good map to try that on because you do have that A long control and that mid control where a scope presence can definitely be deadly.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. Again, both bomb sites are very dynamic, a lot of dimensionality to it, both high and low. So we'll see exactly how defensively they decide to play this as we jump into game here. We'll start to see what's going to happen from Ace Gaming standpoint. We're not sure exactly what the setups are. Malice will at least have a scope, and he's going to be watching the middle as he is actually freshed out right there by Fresh. 9527 is going to be rocking the scope over towards bomb site A, so it looks like it will be two scopes for Ace Gaming. Blitz able to pick up the first kill for Ace Gaming on Machiavelli, which is a big pickup. But Fresh, again, with that scope, doing very, very well. First two kills for his team, as Laundry and Terizzle are both very low on HP, as Pimp Them Nikes does also fall. So we did expect to see, or at least we guessed to see, the two scopes from Ace Gaming in middle, as well as over on the A side. And that was the case. Do we expect to see that every single round? Or do you think they'll switch it up?
I think a lot of what both teams are going to be trying to do here is create a lot of mid presence. I feel like those early picks in mid are super beneficial for both sides. So I'd say whoever can grab those early on is going to have a huge advantage here on this map.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like right now, ooh, Fresh just missing out on an opportunity there. As it looked like, I think it was Blitz. No, it was Multi up top in the middle. Fresh just barely. Oh, there he is, picking that corner, hard scope, able to pick him off. Wreck, though, from behind, able to finish off a trade right there. So now 2-on-2 situation, actually in favor by HP, in favor of Ace Gaming. Terizzle with the bomb, though, looks like they will be favoring over towards the apartment side as they move in towards B, and that is the case. Smokes and flashes going out. The call out there on Blitz will be made out in the middle, and the bomb will now go down. Just absolute distraction by Laundry as he was hanging out towards that mid connector. It looks like they're going to play this one pretty close to the bomb. Not sure how much I favor this because, I mean, I guess it's not the worst situation to be in, but they really do not have the availability to move around the bomb site, I think, as much as they would want. Wreck trying to get into the middle, able to pick off one, and Laundry does fall to Blitz. So, again, good team control from Ace Gaming. What we saw last game against ABC, translating almost exactly on defense over here on Ankara against Welfare.
Yeah, definitely. I think Ace has shown time and time again that they're one of the stronger retake teams.
Absolutely.
Even if they're man down, they seem to be one of those teams who can sort of pull out a nice retake on any unit.
So we did not get a chance to really see much of the Welfare versus Bio game, but Anthony Gex is on the side with us, able to report. What did you see last game, Anthony?
Thanks, guys. I talked to Machiavelli from Welfare right before this, and he said that it feels nice to come out with a decisive win against Bio, and they feel confident in their ability to come out and perform, and they looked very forward to playing Ace in this game. And then I also talked to Multi just after their match as well, and they said that they can't underestimate Welfare because they have been practicing a lot, and that their recent addition to their roster has given them a good spark. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Anthony. And yeah, that is definitely a good point on both sides. I mean, Machiavelli has finished off this first round. He did get his first kill here in Multi on the other side. I mean, it definitely is. We've noted it a couple times in our cast so far that Welfare definitely is someone to take a look for, even though their seeding might be a little deceitful, as it is labeled with just a 6. The second seed, the Ace Gaming, though, so far in control, 1 round to nothing, and they are now in control of this round in particular, as it is, again, a 4-on-2 situation. Fresh with the bomb and his scope. Looks like we'll be playing pretty passively as Machiavelli's kind of scopes things out towards the B side. I mean, what are you seeing strategy-wise from the overview over here, Kyle, as far as what's happening and who's really taking the dominance where?
It seems like when Ace gets that early game advantage, what they tend to do is try and slowly sandwich those other players in so they can have a nice close-in and not really give up more than a player without trading. In a 4v2 situation, I think that's really your best bet, because if you lose someone in trade, there's no way you can lose that round.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we're seeing that strategy exactly as Rek is coming around the back, and it's just left up to Fresh to try to convert this clutch situation. Able to get one shot there. It looked like in the chest. Yeah, Rek did fall pretty low on HP, but not able to finish off the job. So right now, if you're looking at the scoreboard, very lopsided. Rek has 6-0. He's absolutely dominating the server. 2-1, 1-1 for both Blitzed, Multi, 9-5-2-7 respectively. On the other side of things, Fresh is the only one really doing any kind of damage with 3 kills, and he falls early right there, taking a headshot from the scope of 9-5-2-7. It looks like this A side is going to be pretty limited as far as what they can do here offensively, as the defense is absolutely ready for this, not only with 9-5-2-7, but Rek was actually pushing up the middle. They're trying to put some pressure from the backside, which was actually handled very nicely from Pimp Them Nikes. But Malice actually now supporting as well over the middle. So lots of support all the way across the board here as it looks like it's going to be Pimped Up Nikes and Terizzle last two up. Again, another 4v2 situation. So I think you called it absolutely correctly there, Kyle, that Ace is just getting up very quickly and not letting themselves fall into any kind of traps that they might face as they overextend into the offensive side of the map.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen a lot of teams falter sort of when they're in this situation because they'll let someone roam alone and then they'll give a free pick to those two guys alive. But you see two players always sticking together on that side, and that's just going to be another easy round over to Ace.
Yeah, and the thing about that, and we saw that right there as Machiavelli and Terizzle were kind of trapped underneath there, just great overnades, and Malice able to pick up one with his frag and then another pistol kill as he switched over from the scope. So really good play, really good control of the map again from Ace Gaming, and this is not looking as competitively as we thought it might. Now 3-0 in favor of Ace Gaming as Pimped and Nikes escapes by the thin of his teeth right there, as Malice probably not likely is going to miss that shot again. And that will actually force the offensive side to kind of fall back a little bit. Malice is actually pushing up a little bit further than you would have expected to. He fell back here just a second ago. Now Fresh is right here over the middle, looking for someone to make a jump. As it looks like the focus is going to be over towards this B side, as Multi able to trade a lot of damage there with Laundry. He does end up being the victor and ends up finding the bomb. As action's happening across the map right there. A good headshot from Pimped Nike. He's going to have to make something happen, though. I think he knows Rek is behind him, but he does run almost immediately into that grenade. So it's going to have to pick this fight, so he has some room to work with. It is now just a 4-on-3 situation. A lot of damage brought out upon Ace Game, and there is Rek falling. He did have some majority of the HP in his team. Malty's really low at only 4 HP. Blitz still at 100, but Ace Malice sitting at 46. On the other side, Machiavelli with 100, Fresh with 100, and Pimped Nikes, who picked up just that kill just a second ago, with 40 HP. And a lot of just anxious tension, I'd say, right now, as we see no one really pushing out too much. Ace Gaming very content to sit by the bomb at the moment, as we do see Blitzed over here on the bridge, and Multi is right there with him with the lower amount of HP, sitting closer towards the bomb. As it looks like Malice is sitting right on the other side, making sure no one comes from behind, which it looks like he's going to find Fresh here if he's not careful. See if Fresh can get the corner peek. He does have the AK now. He doesn't see him, though. Yeah, I thought I saw his leg, and that was exactly the case. Just did not connect quick enough. So now a 3-on-2. Bomb possession in favor of Ace Gaming. Blitzed able to pick out one, see if he finds the other one, as he is sitting on top here. Pimped and Nikes by himself. Needs to make a move here with less than almost 25 seconds left on the clock. He's going to have to go for just about all 3 kills, as planting is almost insurmountably impossible at the moment. Oh, gets up one there on Blitz. They're going to know exactly where he is, but again, with 14 seconds, this is where the clock becomes in favor of Ace Gaming, and he has to find both kills. And look at this, Malice and Multi just deciding to run away. Actually, Multi just kind of trolling around by the bridge a little bit longer, making sure no moves could be made, as Malice was retreating pretty quickly out towards the offensive side of the spawn. 4-0 in favor of Ace Gaming. I don't see anything really changing on Ace Gaming's side. I mean, they're absolutely solid across the entire side of the map here.
Yeah, definitely Ace has just still this strong presence, but I think that round showed that Welfare is starting to pull back and make smarter decisions. I think Welfare finally realized that round what they needed to do. You could tell at some point they almost actually enclosed around Ace, like Ace had been doing to them, but they just weren't able to get the trades they needed to make that round happen.
Yeah, Malice opens up this round with 2 nice kills at the scope, able to pick out Fresh at the beginning, as we saw, and then gets the easy little shift walking kill right there and Pimped them Nikes. So that's the 2 main fraggers in the corner for Welfare, and not able to do much. Again, look at those scores: 8-2 for Rek, Malice at 6-1, 3-1 for Multi. As Rek is able to find another one, so now make that scoreboard up to a 9 for him. 9-2. Machiavelli and Terizzle last 2 alive. It's a 5-on-2. Here comes the Swarm, as it's going to be a nice headshot there from Machiavelli as he's trying to get into B bomb site. Not sure if he's going to be able to find much more room than that, as now Malice from behind able to take out Terizzle, and Machiavelli putting himself in a corner now, completely flashed. No chance there whatsoever. 5-0, and this Welfare team not looking as strong as I think either one of us anticipated.
Definitely not. I think Welfare is just, at this point, giving up way too many picks, and I think Ace getting that CT side advantage, as we've seen them do so strongly on CT, definitely is hurting Welfare right now.
Absolutely, and they're definitely going to find some way to move. Again, we are still seeing 2 scopes for Ace Gaming, 9-5-2-7 over here on the bottom side of A. And then Malice again over by the middle, able to help out and support, but Pimped and Nikes right there. Blitz going to have to try to cover whatever he can to trade, and he is able to do so. Bomb has not been picked up yet. We'll jump on board with Fresh. He's going to have the scope over towards bomb site A. Rek, who's sitting over by the cubby hole, is going to have some action for himself, and he is able to take out one with that AK as Terizzle overextended just a little bit further past where the rest of his team was. And here come all the nades, and this is going to be a lot of flash and a lot of damage. 9527 unable to see anything where he's at. Blitz just spraying nice and freely through the top part of that wood balcony. But at the moment, it is Fresh able to take out one Rek that he was sitting over towards the left side of A. Now Fresh trying to make his way to scope into bomb site A. But Machiavelli, I think, calling out from behind that he's got some action here with Malty. There is a lot of trading happening here between him and Laundry, but Malty does wisely fall back as he's now sitting over towards the middle. So nice try there for Malty to put some pressure on the other side of things. Again, that's just a little bit of a distraction, takes that much more time off the clock. That's that much more room that Ace Gaming gets to work with. A nice shot there from Fresh as 9527 peaked incorrectly as he was trying to troll his way across the balcony. Nothing found there for him, though. So now it's a little bit more favorable situation as it is a 3-on-2 in favor of Welfare. It looks like the focus is still happening closer towards the middle as Machiavelli is now trying to make his way through the tunnels over towards B site. He will have an open site to look at. The next closest player is going to be neither Blitz nor Malty because both of them are still over by A, and it looks like they are now realizing the bomb is going B, and it's going to be some action over the middle here as Fresh, taking a lot of damage down to 6, needs to make his life worth it with 6 HP. He misses, though, as a nice little dodge jump happened, and a nice pistol kill, so a good trade for his death right there, as it is going to be Malty by himself, full HP, needs to get in, defuse, and kill 2 players, as we can see Machiavelli over to his left and Laundry over to the right. Both of them playing a little bit higher up in the dimensionality chain here. And I don't think Malty knows where either one of them are. He's going to be in a tough spot. Able to get a random kill there on Laundry. Pistol not able to find it or lock in. Interesting enough, he almost took out both of them just by happenstance.
Yeah, it looks like if he would have had a little bit more ammo on that AK, he might have actually had that there.
Probably. So a good round there, I'd say, overall, as Welfare was able to make something happen essentially from nothing, coming back with an unfavorable situation as they got kind of resiliently pushed away from bomb site A. They stuck with it and was able to get a few kills to trade a little bit and open up bomb site B for the take and their first round. Looks like it's going to be again Fresh with the scope and the C4, watching for any cross pushes or flanks over towards their spawn site. And 9527 now looks like the only scope. Yep, it is indeed for the Ace Gaming side. He's going to be hanging a little bit more aggressively towards A. Let's see how this plays out as he is going to have Terizzle over. I don't know, did he see him? I think he may have seen him. Terizzle sitting right over here by the right. His head definitely did pop up on our screen, and he's going to nade and see if that does much damage. It does a ton of damage, brings him down to 28 HP, and I think Terizzle's like, where did that come from? He's not 100% sure, and he's now feeling a little bit panicked, but a good nade of his own falls just short of 9527. On the other side of the map, there is a lot of action happening over towards B as the final push is coming through. Pimp Dem Nikes is able to get into the spawn of the defensive side at Global Risk, and it's going to be a nice, strong take here as he's going to work his way back through tunnels. This is very good positioning as it looks like it's going to be Rek by himself trying to work his way towards B, and he is a little bit flashed and has some time to play with, but no, Pimp Dem Nikes from behind able to get the easy kill there. 9527, who was trying to get some action over by A, now has to scope his way into B against 4 players versus Welfare, and it looks like Welfare might take this one. Yeah, there is Fresh sitting by the generators in the corner. A nice take. A really, really nice take there from Welfare.
Yeah, definitely. I think Welfare's finally figuring out what's working for them. It felt like at first Pimp and Fresh were the only ones really able to do much, but now that the others have sort of stepped on board and helped that side execution, I think it's really done a lot for them.
Now, interesting to see here offensively, we have 2 scopes up. Fresh and Pimp Dem Nikes both rocking scopes. And it looks like Fresh will be over towards A. Pimp Dem Nikes now trading out for an M4 over towards the middle. Not sure where he found that M4 from. But he has one now for some reason. And Fresh, again, sitting here with Laundry and the rest of his teammates trying to work their way towards A. Rek is going to get the first sense of action here as he's sitting very close to the corner. He's going to have people both in front and behind him if he's not careful. Actually, now just behind him. He didn't even see Machiavelli, who's on top of the bomb site right now. He might get taken out without even knowing anyone's in the bomb site. And there it is. Laundry able to finish him off, and Terizzle, now with the bomb, needs to get it down. Plenty of time to take this bomb site and completely work in a good defensive strategy. Bomb has fallen down now, as planted by Terizzle, and it looks like the strategy for retake is going to be 2x2 on both sides of the bomb site. Lots of really strong flashes coming in, and see if we can jump on board with somebody here. Machiavelli first to get a kill, but he does trade himself through. Laundry, good try here, and Terizzle from the bottom side of the house able to take out 2 himself. with that AK. Another strong round. This is exactly what I think Welfare needed, and they're doing a very good job of holding this one through and coming back 5-3. If they can get this last round, that's going to speak volumes for them trading back onto defense, as it is, again, seemingly more of a defensive-sided map, as it is hard to get into both bomb sites if you're not careful. And right now, it's doing a very good job of controlling the pace of the game. Is Welfare. Nice kill there. Maybe a double. Make that a double underneath the tunnel. So a lot of quick action here again.